Good morning. Getting ready to go to Charlottesville, Virginia, Challenger. It's about 4:45 a.m. and just having some coffee here. Didn't quite want to get started this early, but I couldn't sleep. Got up around 4 a.m. I'm gonna make the trip. It's about three and a half hours here. We got a 10 a.m. start time. And yeah, looking forward to this one. Yeah, checking in on my way to Charlottesville, Virginia. Couple stories here, because this is the third time that I've been to Charlottesville. And the first time I was interviewing for a assistant tennis pro position, and this was at the Farmington. I think it was called the Farmington Country Club. And I just did a video, if you haven't seen it, how I became a tennis pro. And that story was after this. This was actually very early. And I talked about the master pro that got me started on how to become a tennis professional. I got my USPTA. Actually, I don't even think I was certified at this point, but this guy knew. The director of this club must have knew this guy, because I got an interview, and he told me it was going to be really hard to get an interview. So I thought I felt lucky. So I went down there. Beautiful. If you're not familiar with this place, beautiful country club. There's houses, and I think there's a community within the grounds. And really nice indoor and outdoor. So I had 2 interviews, and I think they wanted someone who didn't know what they were doing. I met this guy again later on, which maybe I'll get into, but these people, they know so much about the game, and you don't, coming in there. So there was 3 guys I interviewed with. One was a director, one I had lunch with, and another one I played with. And the guy that I played with, I ran into him later on again. He was actually from close area to where I was from. He worked at a company called Framuth, a tennis company, when he was younger. So I did that. My second interview, they ended up not giving me the job because somebody else was moving there, or his girlfriend was moving there, and I think it was a safer choice. And I did get that impression from him that he was concerned about me moving. And as a tennis pro, I think that's a big concern for a lot of these people. Like, are you going to be able to move and deal with it? Deal with the move? Have you done this kind of thing before? Like, if you can show that you did that before, or that you're one of these traveling guys, you probably have a better chance of getting the job. So that was Charlottesville. The second time I was in Charlottesville, I was at a Mid-Atlantic USPTA conference with another tennis pro who was big on these conferences. The guy that set me off on these books showed me about these books and the ITF. And we went down there, and I ended up seeing, of course, I ended up seeing the director of that club at this event. He didn't I don't think he recognized me because I didn't say anything to him. We ended up playing in a tournament, in a USPTA Pro tournament. We ended up playing doubles against him and somebody else. We lost. I remember I completely checked out, and this guy that I played with just took over. And it was a really good conference. A lot of these conferences I wish I had video, because there was a lot of good stuff there. But it was at the same location, this Boar's Head that I'm going to. There might even have been a pro tournament that week, or just before as well. And who knows what would have happened if I would have got that job. Because after that, trying to get a tennis job was hard. Trying to get just an interview was hard. And that next year or two. So yeah, on my way to Charlottesville, unfortunately, Tomic has exited early in a 6-0 second set loss. He didn't even look like he wanted to play. I mean, there were times, but I don't know if he was tired. If it's the end of the season for him, he's heading back to Australia. We'll have to check his schedule. Lost to a stand-up American, Patrick Gibson. Not interesting at all. I mean, at all. Not interesting at all. So maybe we get some clips of him being uninteresting.
Arrive at Boar's Head Resort.